Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Yordan Alvarez. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Here's some real power at the plate. Elio Sierra. And the first offering is not close. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs, base is empty. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sierra. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Back here in Houston. Now here is Elio Sierra. And the pitch. That one missed.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
On a strike, the pitch. That one ripped. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, baseball can be cool, can't it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Out to short, and he can't come up with it.
The lefty, number 44, Yordan Alvarez. Now batting, shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Foul ball there. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 27th home run of the season. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elio Sierra. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 5 and the Astros 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 5 and the Astros 1. So up next, Elio Sierra. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ball 1 there. Wouldn't chase that time.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Down on strikes, and that is that. And the White Sox will strand 3. They're still out in front 5-2. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. So next up for Houston, Nick Gordon. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Out! A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly.
Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Elio Sierra.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So 2 away with nobody on. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
McCormick.
And here it comes. Out to short, Sierra. Slings to first, and that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it 1-0.
The batter.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's outside. 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. And strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to nose in terms of...
Jose Altuve up to hit here. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the White Sox nothing. Top 6. Now it's the power speed combo. Elio Sierra.
Sierra.
Javier back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. Going up on down.
Now the 17th.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now Elio Sierra 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Stros leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he chases that one below the zone.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And that's in the dirt.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And he deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence.
Here's Nico Horner. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The 2-2 on the way. On the ground out to short. And that one finds its way through.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now the number 2 hitter.
Tough contact right here.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground might be 2. On to second, they get 1. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute.
Sierra had a game to forget in the loss. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victory.
Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Elio Sierra.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Oh, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Next pitch, not close, up high. Luis Robert hitting on deck circle. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Tosses across to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Oh, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand.
Now batting, shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The 0-2. And delivers outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And another ball. Kicks and deals. On the ground to first. Could be two. Naylor over to second. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the air out to center. Under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
We got one here. We got one.
On the ground to the left, Sierra. To first, and they get Altuve for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, JP.
Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Luis Robert.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
So the tying run at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. One at second. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy. These players Pirates just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know, the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.